What up, what up, what up? My name is Jason. If you're an online personal trainer or a personal trainer, or you want to be a personal trainer, you're thinking about it, you just don't know where to start, well, this video is for you. So, my name is Jason. I am in the process of starting a online nutrition fitness coaching business. And when I say starting, I mean it's already started. I got an LLC and everything, you know what I mean? Which reminds me to tell you guys, don't forget insurance, all right? Do not forget insurance, because if you're helping someone and let's just say, knock on wood, they forget to do some stretching and they just happen to pull a leg muscle or to break their back, you know? You gotta plan for this stuff. Obviously, you don't want to, you know, or you don't want to experience that, but it just might happen. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna say, this lady or this man, this personal trainer told me exactly to do this, and now look at me. I'm crippled, I'm a vegetable, I have to wake up every day like this. I am messed up. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna sue. So, insurance, I don't have it yet. I'm working on it. I gotta do that. That just popped in my head. Alright, so, oh man. So, I listen to podcasts, right? Oh, okay. There's gonna be 2 golden nuggets, at least 2 golden nuggets. So don't go away. 2 golden nuggets. I usually listen to podcasts, you know, and you know, related to like sales or marketing or anything that could benefit my business, you know, and entrepreneurs, you know, all that stuff. So there's 3 things that I know I wrote down in my notes, because remember, knowledge without implementation is dumb. If you know how to do something and you don't do it, and it could benefit your life, well, then that's dumb. So you gotta, you know, or learning without implementation is almost as dumb as knowledge without implementation. So, you know, when I hear these stuff, I document it. So there was 3 things. Oh, okay, I remember one. It's popped in my head. It's sell the vision. You say, what do you mean sell the vision? You can't sell sight, dude, but you can. So here's what it comes down to. You know, you might hear Alex Hormozy, sell the sizzle, not the steak, or sell the steak, not the sizzle. I think it is sell the sizzle, not the steak. It's sell the sizzle. You know, sell the Maui. You know, you don't sell the actual plane ticket. You know, like, oh man, you're gonna really enjoy the 16-hour flight, depending on where you are. You know, you're really gonna like having to wait at the airport. Oh, that's the best feature of this whole vacation that you're paying for. No, wrong. What you gotta do is you gotta get them to think in results. You have to visualize it. I came up with an ad that I'm gonna work on. I never done any video ads, video sales ads, because I work so much, and I feel like with the video sales ad, you know, there has to be what do they call it? There has to be like professionalism, you know? I am far from professional. I don't have a social media. I don't have this. I don't do this, you know? So, but the plan I have is I'm gonna buy 10 pounds of fat, you know? Like, I don't know if they just sell 10 pounds of fat, but I've seen the blobs, you know, like 10 pounds of fat. I want to have 20 pounds, you know? I'll have 20 pounds worth of fat, just, you know, I'm in a park setting or something like that. You guys can use this, all right? All these videos, they're for you. They're not for me, because I'm already gonna do it. These are for you. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have like these 20-pound, you know, like fat things, you know, and I'm gonna be at the park, you know, potentially. I don't have kids, but maybe I can ask some kids to be in the video, you know, and like I'm running, and I'm like, I'm out of breath. I'm like, oh, goodness gracious, you know, I'm at least 20 pounds overweight, and then I drop the weight and just be like, immediately just stop breathing, like, wow, that took the weight right off of me, you know, or something like that, you know. But the reason I brought the kids is because, like, you know, I'm playing soccer with them or something, and then, you know, after like 25 seconds, I'm like, and then, you know, I just dropped the weight, and then I'm back to normal. I thought it would be a cool idea for an advertisement. I've never done it, but you just never know. It actually might be pretty cool. So there's that. So tip that I wanted to give, the golden nugget, but you could use it because it is pretty cool, pretty creative, I know. But I was listening to a podcast and they're talking about really just selling the vision. Do not sell the pain. Don't sell, what they're gonna have to go through to get what you need or what you want or what they want. Like for online nutrition and fitness coaching, you don't tell them like, yo, dude, it's gonna be hard because not only if you are unconditioned, it's gonna hurt for like the first 2-3 weeks. We're gonna put you on different exercises. Every single muscle is gonna hurt. And it depends on how your body, your protein, there's genetics on how fast you can recover, this, that, and the third. And you don't gotta tell them that. I mean, don't tell them that before they buy. But after they make the purchase, you tell them like, hey, it's gonna take some real commitment. All right, don't be messing around. But sell the vision. There was another one that I really wish I remembered because, okay, in that same video of the podcast, it talks about emails. So, first off, social media, they can stop your account. You do not own that account. They can block you. It happened to me. I don't have a social media. I tried to make one for a community, and you know what happened? They denied me before I even got enrolled, dude. I couldn't even put a profile picture, like, suspicious. Submit a video of your face. And basically I had to do this, up and down. And, I hate speeding. I get lost in it. But, yeah, dude. And, they blocked me. They said denied. I tried to appeal. They said denied. I did a video and whatever. So, there's been plenty of times where people get blocked and you think you're doing everything right, but according to them, you didn't. So just keep that in mind. So emails, that's where I was gonna go for, is emails. Make sure you're collecting your list, okay? And I'm sure you hear that all the time. They say you should get $1 at least for every subscriber or for every email list. And in all reality, they don't really mean $1, but it's like if you have 1,000 emails, your offer is going to equivalent, your offer plus the amount of sales you get is equal to like $1,000 worth, unless you're big baller, high ticket, $1,000, one item. That's what I'm going for when I learn how to make 5K. When I learn how to make 5K a month off nutrition and fitness coaching, I am going to create a course, and I hope you guys buy it because it's going to provide so much value. It is. I don't have it yet. I am far from it. When I do, I think I'm pretty close. Oh, and another thing, so here's the thing. Sometimes it can get unorganized, but when you look at your freaking campaigns for advertisements, try not to delete them. Just try. And the reason I say that is because you can always go back to it. You can always go back and look what you were doing, and potentially, because at some point in time, you're gonna, if it's 80-20, all right? 80% do what's working. 20% do whatever you want, you think, Well, I think Google had this analytic, it's like a statistic or whatever, 70-30-10 or 70-20-10. 70% you keep doing what's working, so like Alex Hormozy said that, there was this ad that his, coworker or somebody made, and, it was him and his wife, and he's at the gym, and he's like, 6 months ago, I was about to lose this gym, and then I bought this, and I bought this, I think it was Gym Launch, don't quote me, and then next thing you know, they go into the gym, and it's fully packed, and he's like, yeah, that thing killed, and he's like, we had like 50 different variations, we had black and white, different background, different clothes, different hooks, basically just everything, just kept going, and he juiced that ad until it had no more juice. They squeezed it. That's what you're supposed to do. 70%, according to Google, 70% of the time. You keep reusing what's working. Then you have the 20%, which is you alter what's working and you just make a little spin off of it. It's different from the ideate or the variations, it's different. But it's like, specific headlines, and boom. And then the 10% is the wacky. You do whatever you think is crazy, and it just might work. So 70-30-10, or you just do 80-20. There's actually 20% rule. So like, for example, nutrition and fitness coaching, 20% of people or personal trainers will make 80% of the money. I don't know, something like that. It's a law, dude. Just look it up. Google 80%, 20%. It's like 20% are overachievers, 80% are undeliverers. That's it. It's that simple. 20% of salespeople make as much money as all the 80% people combined. Something like that. It's a rule. It's a law. So emails. Okay. Make sure you get your email list going. But not only do you get your email list going, you have to stay active. You have to stay active 3 times a week. They will forget about you. They will forget about you. You don't have to offer them everything or anything every time. You know, hit them up. Personal training, like weight loss tips, macronutrient tips, like recipes, how to get your proteins, you know, freaking, you know, there's smoothies, high protein smoothies that when you're feeling a snacky, you eat this with your meal and it make you feel fuller or full. Make you feel full, plus it gives you protein, boosts metabolism, you know. Try this at-home exercise that you don't need exercise, burpees, you know, and you just do the form. You just 3 days a week, and then maybe every Wednesday, you know, maybe you switch it up. Monday, drop the offer. The next Wednesday, drop the offer. Next Friday, the following Friday, drop the offer. But 3 days a week, provide value. At least 3 times a week. You don't want to go overboard, but also you can have us subscribe. HubSpot. I'm sure there's like there's a lot of different ones. I personally have Outlook 365, but for the business, I got a GoDaddy, so I have my own like domain email. You know, it's called YouGotThis@evolveandhealth.com. You can definitely. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get pulled over one of these days doing these dang videos. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, you can go to you know, email providers, Google, Yahoo, I don't know, maybe Yahoo, but yeah, you can buy your own domain, and then you can have your own email address, or you can just go to HubSpot, and you can basically connect your personal one and send that. The thing that with personal, so look, you have this email list, right, and you're emailing them, and they're never responding to you, right, and you try to, that's the biggest thing, is try to get them to engage, whether, you know, analyze it, you know what I mean. I use HubSpot. Actually, I kind of use HubSpot. I'm trying to learn how to use HubSpot. I don't have time. I work freaking 80 plus hours a day. Like today is 14-hour day. You know what I mean? It's like, then I got to get home, and then basically, you know, snack on some dinner real quick, and then go to bed, and then wake up at 4 in the morning. You know, it's every day, dude. But I'm trying to learn HubSpot, and I'm trying to integrate it. Oh, what I was gonna say about the personal email. If you have your own email, and then you have your personal email, then you have your business email. If you are trying to get people to buy your offer, and okay, so first off, you can run analytics. You can run analytics on your business email and seeing if these people are even opening your email. You know, they have opened, and they have your click rate, you know, based off of your offer. So just make sure that when you if you do run analytics, you know, you can, even if you don't have analytics, you can actually post, you can get like a tiny URL or a bit.ly, which is basically a link condensed in a trackable form. So like I used bit.ly before, and I think it was like for some Amazon stuff, and I put it as a bit.ly, and then I put it onto the website, or I advertised it, and then I can track it. You know, I can track to see how many clicks. So you can do that to your emails. You can put that in there if you don't have a personal one, or if you don't have a business email. If you want to get a business email, you know, go to HubSpot. Don't go to HubSpot. You got to go 365 or GoDaddy. GoDaddy, you can buy domains, and then I think you have to have a specific domain for the domain email address. I don't even know what it's called. It's a professional email address. I don't know. But so there's that. Hit them up 3 times a week, and then if you have HubSpot, and if you think that you're getting overwhelming, and there's packages that you can buy like with Mailchimp, and there's other ones that you can buy like 5,000 emails, you know, a month, or 10,000 or 25,000. So you just for Outlook 365, quite frankly, I don't even know if I have a limit. I really don't know, because it's an Outlook. And the cool thing about Outlook is you can have a mail merge. I think you can do it CC or BCC or whatever, freaking, has all the emails linked in together, and so people can see other emails. I actually dropped one of those on accident, and so all my freaking leads just seeing everybody's other leads. It was like, whoops. But not the point. You can have a mail merge, which is with Outlook. I'm sure you can do it with other thing. I'm pretty sure. Can't confirm, pretty sure. But yeah, you can definitely, get the freaking, what was I gonna say? Email provider. Man, this happens to me all the time. I just forget. So, okay, HubSpot, analytics, all those, just have an unsubscribe button. Have an unsubscribe, so that way you won't feel like, like you're annoying people. You know what I mean? It's for the simple fact that they have the choice to unsubscribe to your emails. They opt out. Simple. Opt out. So tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix up my email, or I'm gonna send an email. I could probably show you guys how I do it, tomorrow. So dude, there's two other things maybe there's only one other thing. I think there's two other things I really want to talk about, but that's what these videos are, just maybe one or two golden nuggets each video. Later.